Sometimes she'll say like, I want to, when I grow up, I'm going to be tall like mama, not you, dada. And I'm like, you're in for a rude awakening.
Congratulations. How are you guys doing?
Doing great. Josiah's.
Everyone's sleeping right now, which is like a miracle. So who knows how long that will last, but.
Yeah, Josiah's been great. It's obviously, in the first couple of weeks of having a newborn, you're, chasing around 2 toddlers at the same time. But it's good. It's been good.
Well, he's absolutely beautiful. Is there anything about the newborn stage this time around that is different or more challenging? Like you said, I know you have 2 toddlers running around, so that definitely makes it more challenging.
I think just the confidence and like being parents now, like 3rd time. And then you also have 2 other mouths in the house, like just Jackson and Lila. So it's like you have to like divide your attention. You can't react every time the newborn makes any sort of cry. Sometimes you just have to be like, all right, he's fine. I gotta
cry for a minute.
You gotta balance things a little bit more. When you're and when it's your first, it's like everything's around that newborn, and it just can't be that anymore.
Yeah,
right, definitely. Now that you are outnumbered, how do you 2 divide the parenting duties?
Zachary, like he's so great with like the older kids, so he'll take Jay and Lila a lot, and then I'm kind of left with the baby. And it's
kind of like that, the older kids and a parent, and then Josiah and a parent. Sometimes Lila swings, she'll swing in between the 2 groups,
right?
Depending on what we're doing. But
Jackson's more go. He like, wants to get out, go outside, go play with dad.
Josiah, Lila's in this like weird middle zone though.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. How so?
Or just she wants
sometimes she wants to be with mom and baby. Sometimes she wants to be with dad and brother.
Yeah, and I think she knows that she can kind of pick and choose. We'll tolerate either one. Sometimes Jackson, it's like, no, you need to get out of the house, Yeah. And Lila's like, well, let me try outside. And then if I don't like it, if I get dirty, I want to go back inside.
Yeah.
It's like,
how are they adjusting to the new baby in the house? Do they have any jealousy issues? I know Jackson's a little older, so maybe he's a little bit more helpful, but how has that dynamic been so far?
I think that was one of the things we were most worried about, is just like, how are they going to react to having a new sibling in the house? And like, what's that going to do to our family dynamic? But it honestly it couldn't have been going any better. Like they just have like totally latched onto him, love him. They're
Lila loves Josiah. Jackson too. They're always trying to help.
Yeah, bring binkies and blankies, and
if anything, we're trying to pull back the overzealousness of it all.
But even like just this morning, Jackson comes in. He doesn't even like say good morning, mom anymore. It's like, how's Josiah doing? Like he's very concerned about what he's doing, and it's really sweet.
I love it. I know he's only a few weeks old, but what's his demeanor been like so far? Is he like a chill baby? Is like what's his kind of little personality so far?
He's chill.
I would say chill. Yeah, he had like, I mean, he's only 3 weeks old, so like he's had a couple moments here and there, but overall, he's been like the most straightforward, just easy. He cries when.
But that could also be a combination of mom and dad are just more confident too this time around.
Right.
But he's very tolerable of his siblings.
Touching him, kissing him,
which is a blessing. Very tolerable of everyone just kind of poking at him.
Right.
That's good. Yeah, I'm sure. I know when I brought home my son, my daughter kept like going over and like playing with his head and things like that. I'm like, oh my God, calm down. Don't do that.
Yeah, right. And then they're all interested in that soft spot. They're like, why is their head so soft?
Right.
Like, oh, it's their brain.
Well, with Lila, when she was sleeping, you don't wake her up. She was a little bit more difficult.
Was quiet when she was
but
sleeping.
This baby, like, okay.
Like he's sitting right here. And
if he wakes up, whatever, he'll go back. He's a pretty straightforward baby so far.
I love that. And Tori, how are you feeling? I mean, 3 weeks postpartum, you look fantastic. I wouldn't be able to shower or get out of it or look so put together. You look fantastic. How are you feeling?
Thank you. Yeah, this time, I mean, with 3 kids, you got to just kind of like get up and go. There's no, I think that the recovery in the beginning this time, because I had another C-section, was like a lot more intense than my other previous ones. But then now that, I'm kind of past that point, it's been a lot more like, you got to go. Like your kids are ready to go, you're ready to go, and life moves on.
Yeah. Why was this recovery a little bit more intense this time around?
I think, I hit 30 and I fell apart, I think. I don't know what it is, but I think it's also just like, I mean, being cut open 3 times, your body's kind of like, all right, I think we're good.
Yeah.
And you're moving more. You have kids at the house. Like it's.
I'm definitely more like anxious to get back to working out and like hanging out with my kids, and
you push it more.
Yeah.
Like you have to. You push it to your limits more this time around. It's like first baby, it's just like, yeah, it's just you and the baby. But this time it's, you know.
And then like the hospital stay this time was just not what we expected at all. And so that was just a little bit, I think just the beginning, it was just harder. But then now it's like.
But Josiah's been great, which was a blessing.
Josiah's been so good the whole time. Thank goodness.
Good. I mean, you know, he did come a few weeks early. So, and like you said, the hospital stay wasn't really what you were expecting. So what was this delivery plan different? How is this delivery plan different this time around?
Well, I mean, he came super similarly to Lila. I mean, they both came early. My water broke, and then it's just kind of like, all right, get to the hospital, have a baby today.
We are up in Beador.
But we live a little bit further away this time, which added a added a little bit of stress.
It's 2:30 in the morning, so we're having to call my mom to then drive up 45 minutes.
And then for us to drive 45 minutes.
Our hospital is 45 minutes away, so.
Yeah. And it was like in the middle of the night, so we didn't get to say goodbye to the kids or anything. They woke up to like mom and dad not being there, but everyone was great. Like everyone was so helpful, and the kids were like, they were so stoked when we got home. So,
oh my God, that must have been so stressful for you guys though. 2:30 in the morning, having to wait like an hour and a half before you can even go to the hospital.
Well, that sounds like funny. It's not like the movies.
No, it's
the
not.
water breaks, but like it wasn't like.
I like told him, I'm like, just go back to bed. I'm gonna take a shower, do my makeup. Like,
but it's not even just us. We get to the hospital around like 5 or something, and they're like,
deliver till 9.
Well, then 6 by the 6, it's the check-in is over, and then they go, hey, there's gonna be a shift change in an hour. Maybe we should just wait till after that.
Chill.
So like everyone's, and then it wasn't until the shift change, and then another hour. And then they finally brought, so even they were kind of like, whatever.
It's very like, it's not very chill. You know, at least for me, I know it's different for every woman, but like for me, the gushing of like your water breaking was totally a thing this time. Kind of exciting, but then everything after that, it's like.
They weren't scared that she was just about to give birth.
I wasn't going to just drop the baby out.
Right, it's not going to fall out, right? Where did you get his name from?
I mean, it's a biblical name.
But we struggle.
But we struggle with names.
We struggled with names this time around.
Because we didn't know if he was a girl or a boy. We didn't know the sex of the baby, and so, you know, I was pretty adamant on Josiah. Like I've just heard that.
That was the only option.
I've never really met anyone named Josiah. I just really liked it. So that was like my choice, and he didn't really have a say in the matter. But then the girls, like, we just went
talk about the middle name.
Oh, Luke is his middle name. So Luke is from him.
Yeah.
From dad.
So
I like that. And my son's name is Luke, so I'm biased to that.
Yeah. And I always I mean, if we ever decide to call him Joe, like that's kind of an homage to his mom and sister, because their middle name is Joe. But
I'm not a fan of that.
I think Sai has kind of been his like nickname so far though.
Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I know. So it was definitely a struggle this time around to come up with a name. I know. I feel like boys. Did you have a feeling that you were going to have another boy going through this pregnancy, or had no idea?
I felt like I was going to have a boy. I like say that now, but I think that also I wanted a boy so bad that I was afraid to say that.
You kept saying it was a girl.
And I think I mentally was like, it's going to be a girl.
But all the symptoms were a boy. All the wives' tales, all that stuff was boy.
Yeah. Good.
But I didn't know.
Good. And how is he doing health-wise?
He's great. Yeah. So far, so good. No breastfed right away.
Growing like a weed already. He's like almost out of, or not almost, but he like fits into newborn clothes now. He was like swimming in them when we first brought him home, and now he like actually fits in them.
Yeah.
So he's definitely growing, and yeah.
What's been the breastfeeding journey like for you this time around? Has it been easier, more challenging?
I mean, I've been like super blessed with all 3 of my kids, and I haven't ever really ran into problems with breastfeeding. So this is kind of the same. you know.
I feel like the third time around, you're just confident.
Yeah, you just know the tricks, you know, how to move.
You're not overthinking it. It's just like, boom.
And I think I just like trust myself more. Like, not that I don't trust my doctors, like I do, but it is just kind of this confidence of like, I got it, you know, like he's eating, peeing, pooping, sleeping, doing what he's supposed to be doing. So like, I'm just not going to stress about it, you know?
Definitely. That is a good thing. And do you guys ever get sick of people asking if he has Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Is he okay?
You're making an assessment.
I literally said that and we just heard the biggest toot over there. Okay, sorry.
No, he's totally fine. He's been so good so far. I mean, I was gonna ask, do you get sick of people asking if he has I'm just gonna say it wrong, sorry.
Achondroplasia.
Yes, go ahead. Sorry. Do you get sick of people asking?
No,
I think it's just like,
it's a normal question.
Yeah, I think people are just curious usually. But I think for Zach and I, it's always like, you know, we try not to make it a big deal just because like we never want our kids to feel like it is a big deal. Right?
There's a lot of things with language lately, and like
we've been really convicted on how we like talk about it.
He's a boy with achondroplasia. He's not like that's not his like
dwarf. That's not his like,
it's not his identity. Not like we're not definitely big PC or judgy people at all like that, but it is he's Josiah. He has achondroplasia, but he's not like Josiah the achondroplasia.
Just like I'm Tori, I have brown hair. I'm not a brunette, you know, like that's not how I would like classify myself, I guess. Like we've just been really convicted of how we talk about it around our kids and, you know, with him.
So yeah, we're not, no.
So we're never offended. When
it's a normal question. Our other two kids are dwarfs. The dad's a dwarf.
Yeah.
You know, our achon.
And it's hard to tell when they're babies. It's not like something that they like come out and they're like, oh, that kid has achondroplasia, or, you know, so
it's a totally normal question.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, are you guys going to be talking about it a little bit more on social media, or is this something that you wanted to keep more private in the family, or is it something that you just, you know, don't mind talking about?
I guess we haven't said anything.
Right.
I think though with like social media, and like you speak differently because I don't have achondroplasia, but just the way that I talk about it on social, like I tend not to talk about it a lot on social media just because, again, I know
it could be a bigger deal to other people than it is to us. And then when we say it,
it's so normal to us though. Like it's so, I mean, grandparents have it, dad has it, kids, like we have so many resources, and like, you know, there's a lot of parents out there who don't have the same resources and don't have the same confidence in everything that Zach and I do. And so I think that like,
and we will definitely be advocates for people with dwarfism because of our kids. We'll talk about it, but I don't know. I guess I haven't even thought about it until now.
It's hard. Like when people bring it up sometimes too, it is like, oh yeah, like my whole family has achondroplasia, you know, like it's just so normal in our household.
And Jackson's learning. Jackson's actually pretty cute about it, but he's learning that.
Well, tell her what happened yesterday.
Oh, I was watching dwarf soccer, a bunch of dwarfs play on YouTube a game, and he goes, "Why are those players so short?"
Yeah.
And he was looking at some fans or the coaching staff, and he's like, "Those players are tall." You know, and I was like, well, those players have dwarfism. They're like you and I, you know. And
he's like, just now starting to like connect the dots.
To realize it, yeah.
Sometimes he'll say like, I want to, when I grow up, I'm going to be tall like mama, not you, dad. And I'm like, you're in for a rude awakening.
Right. How is he doing after his surgery?
He's doing well.
Yeah, no, Josiah's just over here. I think he's waking up.
He's back to like normal.
He's outside right now.
Yeah.
I think you misspoke earlier. The other two kids are sleeping. Jackson's actually outside, but he's moving. He can wear all his shoes. Good. The thing with his leg surgery, they put screws in, so as he grows, the legs will straighten. The biggest misconception we got was people are like, oh, his legs still look bowed. It wasn't like a break the bone, straighten it out, and then go. It was you put a screw in to delay the growth plate on one side. There's two bones on your lower leg. So it's going to take 4 or 5 years for everyone to see the straightening. Mm-hmm. So he's doing great. Like everything's great. It's not a overnight fix, if you will.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that he is doing well. And I know that we're running out of time. Oh my God, there he is. So cute. Congrats.
Thank you.
It's absolutely beautiful. Oh my God. Love it. I know that he is 3 weeks old, and I'm sure people are probably already asking you, do you want to expand your family even more in the future? Or are you like, three is good? 3 is a perfect number.
Yeah, 3 is good.
3 is a good number.
I think we're good.
I don't think I am capable of carrying a 4th.
We're appreciating this stage more this time around because I think we do know that this is it. Mm-hmm. But I'm ready to you appreciate all the phases. I'm ready to, I'm like, let's get rolling here.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's move on to the next.
We've been blessed with 3, and I think that we're gonna walk away.
Yeah.
Zach, what was your reaction when your dad told you that he was putting the farm on the market? And I know that this comes up a lot. This obviously a big storyline this season.
Yeah, when the deal fell through with him and I kind of knew that was gonna happen eventually. So it's filming the show, it's that stuff happened with my dad in the farm, 6-7 months ago. So I've moved on. It's a bummer, but it's not my decision. It's not in my control. That's my dad's decision. So it would have been nice. We based, a whole storyline off of 15 years off of keeping the farm and the family and the legacy and all this. And all of a sudden see it not work because of reasons I don't think anyone fully understands. Mm-hmm. It's a little upsetting, and it would have been great for my kids to grow up on the farm, but it wasn't meant to be. Yeah.
What's your relationship like with your dad now?
It's fine. I think he was at Jackson's birthday here just a few days ago. He's grandpa, so we obviously want him to stay in our kids' lives. Mm-hmm. And I think he wants to stay in our kids' lives as well. But it was interesting how it all went down. So
yeah,
you'll see on the show.
Right.
So.
Is it hard for you to watch back this season?
It's difficult for Doc to watch back.
I know. I actually don't.
He can't watch himself on TV.
I don't know if this is good or bad. I'll maybe get an email later. But fun fact about me, I don't watch the show much. I've probably seen, I promise you, 12 episodes. Full episodes in my entire LPBW career. I'm not against the show. I have a hard time watching myself on TV, and I prefer just to, be myself. I feel like if I watch myself more, I would be more subconscious when the cameras are here, and then not be, what I'm saying, a little bit. So I don't watch it that much unless there's an episode that I'm really invested in.
Like your weightlifting.
Like my weightlifting.
Yes, congratulations on breaking world records and things like that. That's awesome.
So I watched that episode, or if there's a soccer episode, I'll watch it, or something that I was really personally invested in. But yeah, so I don't watch it that much.
Yeah, definitely. And then finally, do you know where Matt and Karen, your dad and Karen, are going to live when the farm sells?
Oh, the farm's just being split up. So he's only selling 15 acres. He still lives on the other side. He's selling the house that we all grew up in, or my mom was in. Mm-hmm. He's selling that part of the house. He still has 100 I don't know how many acres, a lot of acreage. And he still has his house on the other side of the property. So I'm assuming he'll still live there.
Yeah. That's good. And then I know finally, and I really appreciate you guys letting me go a few extra minutes. How are you guys keeping the romance alive with 3 little kids running around? Is that impossible right now?
It's not impossible, but we definitely, quiet time where her and I can just talk is few and far between, but we try to take advantage of it. Right now, Josiah and Mama are very attached. So, but we're looking to do a date night here pretty soon. Mm-hmm. It's early though. It's only been 3 weeks.
The weather's getting nice. It's nice to just sit outside after the kids go to bed, and have a glass of wine and talk.
Yeah, we're getting back into the swing of things. Yeah. It's still early.
Hey everyone, I'm Christina Garibaldi, the host of Us Weekly Celebrity Coverage. Don't forget to hit subscribe for the latest celebrity news, tips, and video. And for much more content, make sure you head on over to usmagazine.com, the official home of Us Weekly Magazine.